Welcome back. Time now for Chip's Corner. Well, Chip, egg prices making headlines, even bigger headlines this week. A new estimate from USDA says we could see egg prices rise another 20% this year. Government data shows that the average price of a dozen eggs is already $4.15 last month. As we've been reporting, really, it ties back to avian flu outbreak and inflation. Right. The agency says avian flu has killed over 17 million egg-laying hens in November and December. But when you look at that, that doesn't seem to matter right now because it has become a political discussion. We have the GOP blaming the Biden administration. We have Democrats now blaming the Trump administration. I mean, this has become a blame game.
Oh, absolutely. It is a political hot potato, and it's because it was a campaign issue. From the Trump administration saying, listen, we're going to do what we can to get grocery prices down, and egg prices are kind of the headline event when it comes to grocery prices and the increases there. The bottom line is it's a supply side situation. As you said, 17 million more layers were euthanized in an effort to control H5N1. I had a conversation with Iowa Ag Secretary Mike Naig. What is the potential that we could bring a vaccine into the picture and try to get ahead of it? Here's what he had to say.
United States has policies that would prevent somebody from importing to us. We shouldn't expect that everybody's just going to accept from us. And so those are challenges, and yet those are things that can be worked on and negotiated into trade agreements. So I always say, don't let that be the only reason that we would say, well, it can't be done. No, right. It can be done, but it's not easily done. I want to put a flag there. In terms of vaccine, look, you're right. It's a little bit like that, the flu shot that you and I might get. And, some years it's more effective than others. It's the same concept, right? You might be in the right area, you might not be. So the efficacy of a vaccine, it's not a silver bullet by any means.
Yeah, so there's the bottom line, Tyne. I mean, if we would initiate a vaccine program, what's it going to do to the trade relations that we have, and what might it do to the exports of some of the poultry products that we're producing? And then the bottom line is, how good is it? How good is it going to be? What can we expect from a vaccine? And there's a whole lot of unknowns on that front.
We just have to find a solution. This is not a 2025 issue. I pulled up a story that we did here on U.S. Farm Report in 2023, where egg prices were up 130% in a year. I mean, these poultry producers need a solution because it has been devastating to their industry. Chip Flory, we really appreciate you joining us this weekend. You can catch him twice a day for AgriTalk AM and AgriTalk PM. All right, when we come back, America's very first armory. It's still standing today. We travel the countryside with Andrew McCrae next.